President and now a member of the top six, Lucanio.
Francis, thank you very much. Yes, you're right. I'm now joined by Mr. Paul Mashatile, the Treasurer General of the ANC, basically to talk to us about the resolutions taken this afternoon in the House on the motion by the EFF. Mr. Mashatile, thank you very much for joining us. Yes. Quite an interesting day in the National Assembly today. A motion passed by the National Assembly on the issue of land. The ANC's response?
Well, as you've heard, the ANC supported the motion with a few amendments. We agreed on the content, all of us, except for the DA, ACDP and the Freedom Front Plus. But with all the other parties, particularly ourselves and the EFF, are at one that expropriation of land without compensation is the route to go, but we need to thresh out the modalities. That's why the resolution proposed that the Constitutional Review Committee should consider the matter so that in 6 months' time we're able to come back to the National Assembly to conclude the matter. So it's really the issue of the modalities. How do you do it? The emphasis of the ANC there was that as you expropriate land without compensation, just ensure that you don't disrupt the issue of food security. You want to increase agricultural production, but whatever you do, it must be done within the confines of the Constitution and the law in an orderly manner, but people must have access to land.
How soon? Yes, I know you're saying that now it goes to the Constitutional Review Committee, but how soon can we actually find ourselves in a country where we see the expropriation of land without compensation?
Well, I would say the matter is quite urgent. As you know, that many people have been saying we want land. Everywhere we go, others want land to build their own houses, particularly in the urban areas, but others want to till the land. They want to farm, they want to produce food. So obviously Parliament sees this as an urgent matter. That's why it will immediately be referred to the Constitutional Review Committee by the Speaker so that we thresh out the modalities, because we don't want the good idea not to be implemented properly. So we need to ensure that we now, having agreed on the content, we get the modalities right, particularly because we are in a period of economic recovery. We want to grow the economy, and agriculture is one of the biggest contributors to our economy. So if land is released and people are allowed to till the land and increase food production, is very important. But generally people are saying, let's deal with this historic injustice of the past that has denied our people land. Land was taken from them. Let's restore that. Land restitution must be fast-tracked. So I would say that this will roll out quite soon. The work will start. There is no time to waste.
All right. And then just finally, before I let you go, sir, are you saddened by the reactions of other opposition parties such as the Freedom Front Plus who don't necessarily agree?
Well, sometimes in Parliament depends who you represent. We understand those parties represent people who own vast tracts of land, so they are scared. We have assured them that we are not there to fight with people. We just want to make sure that those who are denied land for many, many centuries are able to access land. So it's really ensuring equity, redistribution of land. We are not saying it's happening for the sake of it. We are saying there is a section of our community in our country who don't have access to land, and that should be corrected.
All right. Thank you very much. That was Mr. Paul Mashatile, the Treasurer General of the ANC, in essence just breaking down why the ANC had supported, of course, the motion that was brought by the EFF and then amended by the ANC for land expropriation without compensation. Francis, I think from us in Parliament, it's over to you in studio.